What is going on, guys? Hold up, man. See, y'all got me. What's up, guys? It's your boy, The Dope Gamer here. Gonna get into some news stories, man, and then we're gonna get into some streaming. Let me pull this up really quickly. I'm going with my PC today's web browser because yeah, it's Xbox's browser is super trash and super unreliable. So this is our alternative, and I'm only working on my laptop screen. Um, I mean, some news stories caught my eyes today, or this past week. One being Louis Vuitton and Royale. I don't even know that company, but Louis Vuitton and Royale put out put two web browsers on a handbag. Now, if you look at the GIF right here, and this motherfucker look like a goddamn fake ass army general. So if you see the GIF, you see it's two screens right there. Now they say it was two web browsers. Let's play this video really quickly.
My face to the front of shop.
I mean, that don't look like web browsers per se. That just look like screens to me, no? That just look like screens to me. So I was waiting on the day where high fashion and technology mixed. This is kind of exciting. I mean, I don't wear Louis Vuitton. I can't afford no fucking Louis Vuitton. Only thing I wanted from Louis Vuitton is the damier, the little coin purse, pause. But the one, the little one where you can, because I don't like wallets. Like right now, my cards is in the back of my phone here. This is like a case, but I like if I was dressing up or something or getting fly, I would wear the Louis damier. Is it damier? I'll wear that Louis V, the little checker pattern one, the tan and brown one. I rock that. That's the only thing that I saw that I like from Louis Vuitton that I would rock. Other than that, I mean, sneakers, none of that shit. I'm not a Louis Vuitton fan like that. But this is kind of interesting though. I don't know. Let's get into the article really quickly. John Porty, Jon on Twitter writes. Of all the companies to embrace flexible displays in 2019, we didn't think the fashion brand Louis Vuitton would be among them. Yet that's exactly what it's done with its new lineup of handbags featuring a 1920 by 1440. That's a QHD display, man. Resolution flexible AMOLED displays from Royal. Engadget reports that LV plans to produce two variations of the so-called canvas of the future handbags, one with a single display on each side and the other with two. Man, they done threw screens on a handbag, bro. What is the world coming to? This is crazy. On the runway at Cruise 2020, the screens were set to show an array of colorful urban visualizations. Excuse me, I couldn't get that out. But in the video posted to Instagram, one of the bags could also be seen showing a pair of scrolling web browsers. Louis Vuitton says that the idea for the handbag is for it to become an extension, of the smartphone, which suggests there is more functionality here than meets the eye. You're damn right. Let me see. The handbags were produced using screens provided by Royal, whose FlexPi device is technically the first foldable smartphone in the world. If you haven't heard of the FlexPi, then we don't blame you. When Vlad Savov tried it out at this year's CES, he declared that it was charmingly awful, thanks to its buggy user experience and relatively poor quality. Look at this. This is crazy, though. I mean, yeah, maybe they shouldn't be in the smartphone arena, but this isn't bad. I had to make sure my sound was on. Maybe they shouldn't be in the smartphone arena, but I mean, for them to be putting flexible screens on shit, that's not too crazy, right? This isn't the first time we've seen the company put a display on a bag, and even Royale had a prototype purse of its own this year's CES. At this year's CES, however, Louis Vuitton has the advantage of being able to sell its bag at a price that could actually cover the cost of the cutting-edge display. You're fucking right. Man, if I see a motherfucker, I'm lagging hard here. If I see a motherfucker with this screen Hold on. This is funny here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm super lagging right now, like hard. Let me see here. That's why I'm lagging. Live. Come on, go to live. Start me out, yo. Go to live. Okay. So this shit tripping right now, but okay, there we go. Let's go to live. I'm having some technical difficulties right now, y'all. Okay, thank you for doing that. Come on, I just need you to go to live. All right. My computer is working OT right now, y'all, like crazy. Come on, give me that. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Disable the preview. All right. And you scroll down like that. Okay. You can't have OBS and fucking what you call it right now. All right. So anyway. This is crazy. Some people would like to say brazy. Okay. So, this is crazy, man. Like, this is interesting. It's crazy. It's all of this, man. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, what next, man? They're gonna be putting screens on clothes now. I mean, it's inevitable, or like some new type of watch, where like the watch is like covers your armband or something, a whole like wraps around your arm or in a hat or something. They're gonna go crazy with this. But this right here is super hilarious, dog. Like, if I see a motherfucker put a handbag in put a PlayStation in a purse and then connect it to these screens and play some fucking Fortnite, that shit would be hilarious. Motherfucker playing Fortnite on the purse. Man, this shit is goofy as hell, but it's tight at the same time, and I'm impressed. And when I see this, it lets me know the future is here. How they say the future is nigh? The future is here, bro. Like, for real, for real. That's crazy, man. Anyway, I'm going to move along. So our next story is about new Nintendo Switch models. And I wish I could pull up the tweet that I had from 2017. And it's not like I'm a prophet or anything, but I called it, man. It's like, I said this like in 2017, like late 2017. I said, you know, Nintendo is 100% going to use the profits from the Nintendo Switches they're selling now and create like a pro model. I didn't think they would come out with like a basic model, but I mean, that makes sense too, because, you know, that happens to all consoles in their life cycle. Nintendo seems like they're doing it a tad early. But yeah, so they're supposedly coming out with a base model and a pro model. What is this, man? Like, I swear. Okay. So they got some type of advertisement here. So this is from GameSpot. Kevin Niezvik, and that's Kev Neez, Knez on Twitter. He writes, "Here's everything we know about Nintendo's rumored new Switch models." All right. While the PS4 and the Xbox One may be nearing the end of their life cycles, Nintendo Switch is still very much getting started. Nintendo's hybrid console burst into the market 2 years ago and has been riding a wave of momentum ever since. As of March 31st, the system has sold more than 34 million units wide, already overtaking Nintendo 64's lifetime sales and putting it on pace with those of the company's most successful home console, the Wii. Despite the system's impressive sales, reports have begun to circulate that Nintendo is already working on new iterations of the Switch that will supposedly launch later this year. Nintendo, for its part, has neither confirmed nor denied the rumors. So whether such Switch models exist is still conjecture at this point. That said, Nintendo has a long history of refreshing its consoles every few years. That's definite, particularly with its handhelds. And there's enough evidence to suggest that the company will take the same approach with the Switch. With that in mind, let's take a look at everything we know so far about these rumored new Switch models. Okay, how many new models are coming? So this is a table of contents. I'm not going to go into all of this because I want to hurry and get back to this game and watch the trailer. But how many new Switch models are coming? What has Nintendo said about the new Switch? Will the new Switch be at E3? And how will the new Switch be different? So how many new Switch models are coming? So this thing here, man, I swear, it's like bent or something. I don't want to bend it too much. Okay, there we go. I bent it to whatever. This past March, the Wall Street Journal reported that the two new Switch models would be released in 2019. A less expensive iteration, of course, like a dumbed down model with pared down features. Never heard that word. And an enhanced version targeted at avid gamers. Hello. The following month, Japanese newspaper Nikkei published its own report about a lower cost Switch, saying that a less expensive version of the system is coming this fall. Nikkei's story didn't touch on the enhanced Switch model mentioned in the Wall Street Journal's report, but it did claim that the development on a next generation version of the system would begin following the less expensive model. Okay, so basically the cheap version is going to come this year. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. What has Nintendo said? I don't care about what they said. Will the Switch be at E3 2019? While new game consoles are traditionally unveiled at E3, it doesn't appear that this will be the case with the new rumor Switch. Okay, so it's not going to be at E3. How will the new Switch be different? Nothing's been confirmed here. Let me see. Okay, so they're saying that they can announce it either before or after the expo, but not during. But who knows? They might fuck around and have a live Nintendo Direct or something that day. While nothing has been confirmed yet, the Wall Street Journal reports the new, less expensive Switch model will be positioned as a cheaper option for casual gamers in order to cut costs. Nintendo will reportedly remove certain features such as controller vibration. Of course, that's first to go. Nikkei claims the cheaper Switch is being designed for portable use, although the system will still be compatible with the dock and playable on a television. So it's probably just going to have more portability, cheaper parts, maybe more rugged, taking out some things, just, so your little, nieces, nephews, and daughters and sons can carry it around. Cause like my homeboy is a little 4-year-old or 5-year-old has a Switch, and he be dragging that thing around like it's a teddy bear. And I'm like, damn, man, that's a $300 piece of machinery. I'd be damn if I let somebody carry my Switch around like that. I treat my Switch like it's glass. Like I got a screen protector on it. I got a case. Every time I take it out, I make sure I put it in the straps in the case, so when I take it out, that it don't accidentally fall out because it wasn't strapped in. Like I take care of it, but I just cringe every time I see my homeboy's little son carrying the Switch around like that, and he be throwing it all around. I'm like, damn, come on, chill. But anyway, of course, okay, so Nintendo is as a successor to its 3DS line, so they're trying to basically supplement the 3DS and get the 3DS on out of here. That's what they're trying to do. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I mean that's crazy, but I mean it's nothing new. It's nothing shocking here. It's nothing shocking. I already knew that something like this was gonna go down. Eventually, it was gonna go down. What do you expect? That's just normal behavior. All right, so spoiler alert. Say that 3 times fast. Spoiler alert. I haven't seen this trailer. It has been out for a while now. Not a while, but I think it came out last week or recently. When was this uploaded? May 6th, so last week. Spiderman Far From Home official trailer. Like I said, spoiler alert, guys. This thing has spoilers in it, so just be leery if you click on this stream, man, because you might get some spoilers. But I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. I clicked on it last night, but I didn't watch it all the way through because I wanted to save it for you guys. So here we go right now, guys. I'm about to get into it right now. I did see this part, so he's about to let you know it's a spoiler, pretty much. So, all right, here we go. This is a Spider-Man Far From Home official trailer. All right.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your job. What? I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
Heads up. Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Mysterio, Jake
Beck
Gyllenhaal.
is from Earth, just not ours. Snapped to a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel. Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter?
Oh, God. They're going to say,
I wanna
bitch,
go back
please.
on my
They're
trip
going to have
with
him
a
say,
girl who I
bitch,
really
please.
like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility.
Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh, my God.
I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
Okay, so it's jittery. My internet connection acting like it don't want to. But anyway, I'm running OBS. OBS is a fucking hog, man, and my system is beefy.
For Spider-Man? I went Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man.
My system is beefy, but I guess trying to run a 1080p video online and stream is just not. It's not working. So, you know, I know why I got interruptions.
New plan.
Yeah, so my internet connection was tripping, guys. It's not even my internet connection. It's just me using so many resources on one source. So that's understandable. And then I full screened it. I'm gonna find a solution. I definitely am. But from what I could tell in the trailer, it's just basically continuing the legacy after Tony Stark. You know, I'm not gonna say what happened, but it's continuing the legacy after Tony Stark. You know, he still has the suit, yada yada yada, and you know that's that. So, I'm just confused as to where this storyline goes from, like, because you got the Spider-Man into the multiverse. I guess that's parallel because it's different universes or alternate universes. So, I guess that kind of has something to do with it. Or, you know, that has it, they can run parallel because this is probably going on in a whole entire universe where the Spider-Man is black. Then he met the jaded fat Spider-Man and all the other Spider-Mans came. So this is probably going on simultaneously in another universe or in the past or whatever. But that seems cool. I'm definitely going to check it out. I did not like Homecoming. It was too teeny bopper for me. It looks like this one is a little bit more serious, has a little bit more gravitas. So I'm with it. I'm with it 100%. All All right, so let me get out of that, and hopefully my stream doesn't lag today because it's been a super laggy. Right now I'm at like 200 or 92% on this damn program here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm dropping frames hard as hell. So yeah, I mean that's a good little trailer. I mean it didn't look like nothing too crazy, but you know, of course you seen what you seen if you saw it. So I'm not gonna, like I said, I feel like a dude trying to talk about on the street trying to talk about a crime. I'm like, I ain't gonna say what I seen. If you saw it, then you seen it, like type shit. Cause I don't want to spoil the movie, but that's a good little dealio there. I like it. I don't have too much to say about it. I like the fact that Mary Jane they finally changed her. She's not this redheaded white girl. Nothing against redheads, nothing against white girls, but that's just been the case for so long. So, you know, in the last one, I don't think they had a Mary Jane. It was just the other Spider Girl. And my frame rate is slowly coming back here, so that's good. But yeah, so I like how they changed it up. Like they made the Spider-Man black in the multiverse Spider-Man. Mary Jane look like she got a little Spanish mommy in here in this one. I forget the actress's name, forgive me. But yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a good movie, and I'm definitely checking it out. I guess Mary Jane was like that in the last movie too. I don't remember. I rarely remember that movie. Or I hardly remember it, rather. It wasn't good to me. The action was cool, but it was Homecoming I'm referring to. So anyway, let's get back into some streaming. Get into some streaming rather. So I picked this game up from GameStop. Honestly, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, I gotta get my car inspected. I gotta get new tires. You know, I bought this used in the hopes that I could take it back. So that's $50 I can take back. So I'm gonna play it till Friday, and I'm gonna take it back, man. And I'm gonna just play it and enjoy it here for now. But you know, I'll pick it up later. But I just want to play it and stream it before I take it back. You know, get my money back so I can handle my business. I got a trip in June, so I don't care if y'all judge me, call me broke boy or whatever. I got a trip in June, so I'm trying to go to South Padre in June. So, you know, I got to get my car ready because it's a 6-hour drive, and I can't drive down there with no raggedy-ass tires, y'all. So, adulting 101, you know, if you got responsibilities, you better fucking handle them, yo. You know, you got to. You can't bullshit around when it comes to that type of stuff. So, okay. So here we go. So last I left off, so I'm trying to deal with the terror rather. Okay, so I'm gonna look this up really quickly on my other computer because that one's slow. It's slow when I try to browse on the other one. Matter of fact, let me get to the preview here. Hold on, let me go live. And I'm gonna take this off for now. Yes. It's hard trying to do a 1080p 60 stream, y'all, because I am pushing my system to the max. My little Ultrabook is chugging, y'all. Like, Dell 9550, I think is Core i7, 6700. I think the 6700. Quad core, 16 gigs DDR4 RAM, and a GTX 960 M. But this bitch is fucking chugging, man. I think it's because it's all the post processing and encoding and decoding is doing. It has to go from the Xbox, which is a 4K signal, through some type of bypass, the HD60S, and then to my computer. So it's just doing a lot of work. So y'all bear with me if the stream lags a little bit. It's gonna improve over time, but I want to prove it. I want to stream at the highest quality I can, y'all. So anyway, not to bore y'all with the tech specs of everything. But anyway, I need to find out how to Avoid terror damage. Let me see. Okay, when you first take damage from a terrifying enemy, the bar will jump up to a certain amount filled. Now, if you can avoid taking damage from me for the next 2 seconds, the bar will... But if you're forced to block an attack with your sword or shield... You got a shield? From a terrifying enemy, the bar will temporarily stop decreasing. On top of this, the bar will fill up even more if you sustain a direct hit from oh, okay. Massive amount of damage, potential killing right out. Okay. You need to avoid taking... Okay. Actually running away from the fight. It should beat sustaining enough hits to feel... Okay. Alternative. The pacifying agent item, which you can find randomly on slain enemies, immediately cancels terror as soon as you use it. So it really pays to keep... Okay. The long arm centipede giraffe. God damn, that's a... What do he look like though? Oh, I gotta get the terror item from the long... Okay. Wait, what? Oh, is that? That's not him. Oh. Okay, so... Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be back because I gotta change some settings on this motherfucker.